Hi everyone, Glieken here with a Battle for Zendikar draft. Here we got a pretty easy first pick of Endless One. Endless One is just everything in the vanilla test. That's vanilla. But it's good early, it's good late. If that were in the pack, I'd probably be looking at either Sludge Crawler, Dominator Drone, Benthic Infiltrator. Fire Mantle Mage is also quite strong. Probably would take the Fire Mantle Mage of those cards. But we'll take the Endless One. Here we have Adverse Conditions, which I like a lot. Ghoul Draws Overseers. Decent. It's not the best. I think I might still take it here. Also, once again, take a Fire Mantle Mage. Tightening Coils is decent removal. Devastator is probably the Eldrazi that I like the least in terms of the big ones. There might be one that I like a little bit less than that. We're new in the format, so let's see how this guy ends up playing out. This girl, I guess, ends up playing out. I can see this being very this other creatures, right? Maybe I just want the Fire Mantle Mage. Or the Adverse Conditions. I can actually just see the Adverse. I'm going to take the Adverse Conditions. I think Adverse Conditions is a slightly more powerful card, and it's more... Well, I like the Devoid decks so far. Dampening Pulse is decent. As is Merc Strider, outnumbers pretty good. Call of the Scions is a card. This card can get quite big quite quickly. Smite the Monsters is also a decent pick. I'm gonna go with the outnumber here. I do like a blue-red type colorless deck. I could also see picking up the Ranger or the Smite. I can even see picking up Damping Pulse because Damping Pulse is deceptively powerful, but not what I want to be doing here. So we will take the removal. Here we'll take Tide Drifter. Big butts are great in this format. They stop you from being run over by the ally decks, and they also just can help you get to your bigger spells. Also, as I was saying before, the blue-red Devoid deck I have been enjoying. And we have some decent blue cards here, especially in Oracle of Dust and Cloud Manta. And Grolhelm God's Foil, which means that it also must be a decent card. But we're just going to take Tide Drifter here. Molten Nursery. We already have 3... We're taking Clutch of Currents here. We already have 3 colorless spells, so if this Molten Nursery comes back around, we'll probably take it. And I did do one draft. If you're watching that stream, there was a pre-release draft I did where I ended up with 2 Molten Nurseries and 3 Nettle Drones. And we went to town. But I mean, we could try and force it. We already have 3 colorless spells, and outnumber is not the worst. Triple also just becomes a shock as well. Fun or the correct pick? Fun or the correct pick? Fun or the correct pick? We're gonna go with the correct pick. We're gonna hope to wield the Molten Nursery. Probably won't wield the Molten Nursery, but we have dreams. Oh, and then there's just absolutely nothing in the pack. Probably taking the Fortified Rampart or the Whiptail. Glad we didn't take the Molten Nursery after seeing this pack. I'm not a big fan of the Red Retreat. I could take the Whiptail just because we have the outnumber, but we can also take the Rampart if we just want to make games last forever. Take Prism Ray just because it's rare and for no other reason than that. We're just gonna take the Whiptail here. It's a card that's okay. Here we got Devastator. We also have a Recruit. Looming Spires is okay. I think we're just gonna take the Shadow Skull Recruit. I also don't mind Grave Birthing. Eyeless Watcher with Tide Drifters, also an interesting thing to look at. And we also have Endless One. We could actually just want to be green. I'm gonna take the Recruit and Hedge. That our colors are okay. What does the other one of this do? Tap or untap target creature, scry 1. Or we could take this drone. I don't like the drone. I don't like the drone at all. I'll take the retreat here. I do like Sludge Crawler. I like Sludge Crawler more than these red cards. That I'm going to take it. I think this is the time to take the Eldrazi Devastator. Gives us at least one big Eldrazi in our deck. Fertile Thickets, a decent pickup as well. Reckless Cohort if we end up being a weird blue-red allies, but we'll take the Devastator. Ooh, this card. It's decently late. And I also like the Rampart as well, but we'll take the Ranger here just in case. Sounds Super Scour. Scour we might end up playing with. Doesn't look like we're going to be white for the bridge. Take Spawning Earth. I guess we'll take a Lava Step Raider. Don't want to play it. Does look at outnumber a little bit. Slightly. Very, very slightly. Here we have Nettle Drone. We have Deathless Behemoth as well, but no real things that make that. We have Nettle Drone and another Sludge Crawler, but I think we just want to take this Nettle Drone here. We didn't see like too much Devoid coming around in the first pack, so maybe we'll be able to pick up some Nettle Drones this pack. Like, and if Nettle Drone were here, it'd probably be either, like, probably the Deathless Behemoth or the Sludge Crawler. Here we'll probably take another Clutch of Currents. Could take Cloud Manta. Do like Clutch of Currents has also the benefit of making a land a creature, which the land will be a 3/4 instead of a 3/3. Cloud Manta is also decent. We'll take the Clutch. Pilgrim's Eye. Might want you. Stasis Snares. That's pretty late for a Stasis Snare. Could take a Vestige as well. I don't mind a Pilgrim's Eye. Ginger's Approach is also here. Decent white cards. Maybe get this Mist Intruder back. We would like this Vestige back, but we'll take a Pilgrim's Eye. Pilgrim's Eye also benefit that it is colorless. Not much here for us. Could take another Shadow Skull Recruit. Other cards are Silent Skimmer, Rush of Ice. I guess we'll just take another Shadow Skull Recruit. This card is solid. Generally, we'll trade with 2, or like get the bigger of creatures, or trade for 2. Ooh, That is a late Vile Aggregate. And by late, I mean what? Third pick? Fourth pick? 1, 2... Yeah, that was fourth pick Vile Aggregate. Yeah, but Vile Aggregate's great. One of the better cards in the set. And with colorless lands, and we'd even make it a star 6, potentially. Yeah, we're taking that. I think we take another outnumber here. Yeah, I'll just take an outnumber. Gotta take a Merc Strider. We don't have... We have Vile Aggregate with Ingest. And then just Scour from Existence in terms of ways to do it. But we might get a couple of... we might get another Exiler. Or if we get like a Touch of the Void in pack 3, we'll be happy about that. Alright, here's between Processor Assault and Scour from Existence. We already have a Scour. So... we don't really want 2 of them in our deck, so I think I'm going to take the Processor Assault, even though we might not be playing it if we don't get enough ways to set it up. But it's nice to have the option of the Processor Assault, the assaulting of processors. It's actually the other way around. The processors are the one that are doing the assaulting. Ooh, I don't know why that came up. Ah, this is wrong. Okay. Wow, Deathless Behemoth comes back around. I mean, yeah, we'll take the 6 mana 6/6 Vigilance. I considered first picking this. I'm not playing a Goblin Warpaint. We're just gonna get the Blade Step out here. Ooh, Message came around. We're okay with that. Rush of Ice. We'll pick up. I'll just get rid of an Angelic Gift. Get rid of an Angelic Gift. Take a full art land. Our second to last pick there should have been the full art land instead of the Angelic Gift. But oh well. Mistakes were made. Oh, here we're going to be taking another Vile Aggregate. Hopefully this Incubator Drone, this Sentinel comes back around. Nothing else that we're after. I mean, Cloud Mantle would also be decent. Ooh, Serpentine Strike. Serpentine Strike is a huge card. Hedron Archive is also a decent pick here. Cryptic Cruiser is good if you get ways to exile. Serpentine Strike is now a way to exile. But it's an expensive way to exile. But it's also generally a 3-for-1. We will take it. Lots of cards in this pack that we wouldn't mind getting back. Spell Shovel, Ruin Prosnair, Cryptic Cruiser, Hedron Archive, Outnumber. Good pack. This is one, the Reclaimer. Then we just want the Tightening Coils. Again, we don't have that many ways to exile yet. We do have another Vile Aggregate, which is decent. But between Tightening Coils and the Hedron Archive, I actually just want the Hedron Archive since we do have some expensive spells. Yeah, I'm actually going to switch my plan. Take the Hedron Archive. We do have Clutch of Currents for tempo and Outnumber as well in terms of removal. We'll take Hedron Archive. Horribly Awry? Probably taking this Horribly Awry. Ooh, Touch of the Void. Taking Touch of the Void over Horribly Awry. And now we're getting to the point that we now have 3 early game ways to exile and 2 late game ways to exile that we might just be leaving in this Processor Assault. Spell Shrivel or Merc Strider? I think we just want Merc Strider. Probably playing the second Merc Strider over the Belligerent Whiptail. We're just going to take this Volcanic Upheaval for the sideboard. We're not playing a third Shower Skull Recruit. I'm not playing the Brilliant Spectrum. I do like Ruin Processor over the Eldrazi Devastator, so that'll be a replacement there. We might play two. Maybe. Here we're happy to pick up Cloud Manta. Take Ruin Master's Trick for a sideboard. Get rid of a Reclaiming Vine since we do have a decent amount of Awaken cards. Take Crumbled Dust for standard, and by standard I mean probably modern. So I don't think we're going to be running a Rush of Ice, a Ruin Processor. We have... So I don't think we have enough for the Processor Assault to be happy with it. So we're looking to cut 4 cards here. I cut the Retreat. Specify Retreat combos well with Null Drone. I think we cut the Processor here. Boiling Earth can be sideboard. Maybe you just want to cut one of the Merc Striders, just because, again, we don't have that much way to exile. And then we have the question of, do we want a Deathless Behemoth or just run the Ruin Processor? I think we just want the Deathless Behemoth. It's a turn sooner, and the Vigilance is nice. Question is, do we want a second Ruin Processor over a Shatter Skull Recruit? I don't think we do. I think we just want the lower curve. And then we're just going to be running 10-7 favoring, or probably 9. Yeah, we're going to be running 9-8 favoring Mountains, not 12. Or I guess 9-9. Because we want blue early. I guess we want 10-8. No, 9-9. I like 9-9. Do you like 9-9? I like 9-9. It's like... we want blue earlier than we want red. It's kind of annoying that our 1-drops don't do anything. This is actually a 5-drop. Oh, yep, here's a deck, and we will see you for round 1.